Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to my channel, Autumn Moon the Mage. This is a general reading in regards to love. We're starting here with the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck to get the overall energy for the connection that you are thinking about, or the connection you're here about, or the connection you are just involved in and you didn't even realize, possibly. But let's see here. Can we get overall energy for this connection for Scorpio and the person they are connecting with, please? What's the overall energy of this connection? Scorpio? Okay, what do we get? Fear, card number 11. That could indicate that you are, it indicates that you are possibly blocking yourself with fear, holding yourself back in some way, or if not you, the other person in your connection. There is an aspect of fear, and as advice, it says don't let the fear win, identify it as fear, whatever it is, identify the fear and overcome it. Don't let your fears decide your life for you. So yeah, the overall energy is fear. Somebody here they're afraid. And there are many ways to be afraid in a relationship. Sometimes we're afraid because it's going so well, and we're afraid of ruining it. Sometimes we're afraid that it's not as good as we thought it was, like this can't be true. This can't be real. Sometimes we're afraid that we won't reunite with someone. We're afraid we've lost them forever. There are many ways to be afraid in a relationship, but the overall energy is fear. So gosh, I hope that's not driving you to something. But let's go ahead and look at the tarot and see what it has to say about this situation. So we're going to start by asking, what does the person connecting with you? Well, how do they feel? How do they feel about Scorpio? If we could get one card, Spirit. How does this person feel? What's the most important message that you want us to have here? That's a lot more than one card, but we'll take as many that come out, Spirit. But can we please have, can you please tell us, how does this person feel about Scorpio? The King of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Lovers. Oh my gosh. Wow. Scorpio. The King of Swords, first off, this is air energy, so you might be dealing with an air sign. That's Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. But also this is someone who's focusing on logic and truth, and almost sometimes like trying to be logical, trying to be possibly open and honest about something, but maybe kind of trying to conceal their emotions or hold back their emotions. The King of Swords, he's able to kind of put himself away from his emotions, like kind of put them off to the side and try to approach a situation in a logical way. So it may be that they're trying to do that because they feel a lot. Wow. Two of Cups and the Lovers. That's just, they feel like you're their soulmate. They feel like they they feel like this could be a very strong relationship. They feel like drawn to you. They feel in a way that they can't even explain. They're very much drawn to you. They feel like you're there. You are where they need to be. With you. That's incredibly powerful. That's a lot. Wow. Okay, let's take a look now. How does Scorpio feel about this person? How does Scorpio feel about this person that they are connecting with? How does Scorpio feel about this person, please? The Eight of Pentacles. Well, as far as feelings go, that implies that you want to work at something. In the Eight of Pentacles, we're trying to perfect something. So we keep trying and trying and trying. And sometimes but we're asking about how you feel about this person. So I don't think that I mean, some readers say that you're more focused on work or something along those lines. But I feel like that message would come out different. I'd feel that like that would come out in some other way if you were holding yourself apart from them. With Eight of Pentacles for how you feel about them, I think that you want to work at it with them, you know? You want to build, you want to create more, you want to perfect it, you want to keep making it better. Okay, which is good energy. Uh, let's take a look at what they're hoping for with you. What are their hopes? What do they hope for with Scorpio at this time? What are they hoping for? The Knight of Swords. It's funny that there's sword energy in both of their. You really might be dealing with an air sign, so that's like I said, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, but not necessarily. But the Knight of Swords, they're going to charge. They want to charge in. You know, they want to declare it. They want to make it clear where they're headed. The Knight of Swords, he has a very like singular focus. He knows what he wants. He knows what the truth is, and he's like focused on getting there. It's a very focused energy. So yeah, they want to charge in. It's also, I believe, the fastest knight. He's even faster than the Knight of Wands. Um, but he's driven by what he believes is right, you know, which is very strong. Let's go ahead and take a look at your hopes. What are you hoping for? What are you hoping for in this connection or with this person? We get the Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, this is fire energy, so you might be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Oh, I forgot to say the Lovers is Gemini as well. So the King of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Lovers, that's all Gemini energy, but really doesn't necessarily mean you're dealing with Gemini. But anyway, what you're hoping for. Interesting that you are looking to build with this person, like you're looking to perfect things with them, with this Eight of Pentacles. You want to keep working at it, okay? And then for your hopes, we have the Seven of Pentacles, which talks about investment, you know, and in the Seven of Pentacles, we've invested a lot into something, and it's almost like. And then for the Queen of Wands as well, this is passionate energy. This is attraction, you know, like magnetism. It's very attractive and kind of consuming energy, okay? And so with the Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, I would say that you want things, or you want where you've invested yourself here, you want it to pan out in the way that you hoped it would. But also there's this aspect of passion and that kind of physical energy between two people. I don't I honestly am having a hard time reading your side of this. Well, actually, it's not that I'm having a hard time, but it definitely possibly feels like they're very intense, right? You get that, right? You're feeling that, right? This is like some intensity here. King of Swords, Knight of Swords, and then the Two of Cups and the Lovers. That's intense energy right there. And it's, what's the word I'm looking for here? I don't know. I can see it, I can feel it, but I can't like think of the words other than just intensity, just like this extreme intensity right here. And then over here, it doesn't, your energy doesn't feel exact. It doesn't feel similar even. It feels, well, I mean, with all these pentacles, it feels kind of slow and kind of very much in comparison to this, kind of like chill, which is great. You know, it's great to be chill and not allow yourself to be like just wrapped up in something and overwhelmed by it. But I can't tell if you feel that this connection is as strong as they feel that the connection is. I can't see that here. It just looks like you're trying to be um, I want to say practical about it, but that practical is really more like the Swords energy, not really the Pentacles energy. The Pentacles energy, though, is really slow, and it's very like, um, I don't know, like you want to get there eventually, and maybe that's because you're feeling fear. Maybe you're afraid of something here, and so you're like holding back in some way, but I can't tell. Um, let's go ahead and ask Spirit, if the energies continue as they are, okay, if there's no change to the energy, what's the most likely outcome here? What's the most likely outcome for Scorpio and this person? Okay, we get the Five of Wands, which is conflict, actually. It's also, though, like a desire to move forward. Wow, that's heavy. Okay. Conflict, which, or it could be interpreted as fighting. The Five of Wands, which, like I said, could be a fight, or just something, maybe not a fight between the two of you, but there is an implication that this isn't going to be easy. Okay, with this Five of Wands here, there's going to be struggle. There's going to have to be a fight, and if this is something you really want with the Five of Pentacles, it is something we desire greatly. And so that's why we feel the need to fight about it. You know, we feel the need to fight for it sometimes. So you have to take that how it resonates for you here. But we do have this Five of Wands, which says it's not going to be easy. With the Hanged Man here, I don't know, it kind of implies that it might require a shift in thoughts, okay, but also not just require a shift in thoughts. It may move slowly. The Hanged Man, he's not really moving, okay. He's set on some idea, and that's why he's hanging there. He's so adamant that something is one way, that he's willing to hang for it. Okay. And as he's hanging there, they hang him upside down, and he sees the world from a different perspective. And he's like, oh, wait, maybe I'm wrong. And so he's kind of stuck because he's felt one way for so long, and now he's seeing it a different way. And so it kind of traps him in this like non-movement. Okay. So Hanged Man. And then we get the Six of Swords, which is actually moving, using truth, using logic, using, that balance to calm ourselves, emotionally speaking, moving ourselves to a peaceful place, using truth and logic. Okay. That's what the Six of Swords is saying here. But also, this can sometimes be a card of travel. I don't know why, but that just came to mind. So might have something to do with that. And then Ten of Swords, something's going to end. Something has to end, which doesn't necessarily have to mean this connection. If that's what you're looking for, then possibly. But with the Ten of Swords, something is going to end. And I was just saying this in the last reading, which was Cancer. Because they got the Ten of Swords in their advice. Was it? No, they didn't. That wasn't Cancer. That was Gemini, I think. That got Ten of Swords in the advice. But the Ten of Swords is an ending, okay? But when we close a door, we open another. And so what that ending is, it may be different for different people. It doesn't necessarily have to mean the end of a relationship. It may be the end of something else in your life, which allows you to move forward with relationships. Or it may be, but it's not going to be an easy ending. Whatever it is, it's not going to be easy. And possibly with the Hanged Man there, it may be an idea that you're fighting. What this might be saying here is that there is conflict, that there's a fight possibly between the two of you, that one of you realizes that your perspective is off, okay? And you move to this calmer place. You use that truth and that logic to move to this calmer place and let go of whatever that concept was, or whatever that idea was, or that belief, okay? That could be what this is saying here. But yeah, something will need to end, and maybe the conflict is what ends. Maybe like letting go of that conflict and allowing yourself to move forward. Wow, sometimes I talk just too much. Anyway, that's what we have. which seems intense. There's a lot of intensity, which I guess I'm not really surprised with the Scorpio reading that there would be so much intensity. I am kind of surprised that it feels more like their intensity, and maybe it's reversed. Maybe you connect more with this side than you do with this side. I don't know, but um, you're very grounded. You're coming across very grounded, but I mean, still feeling passionate, feeling and hoping for passion, but yeah, grounded. Let's see what advice tarot would give you. How would you advise Scorpio, please? What action should they take? What advice would you give them in regards to this connection and achieving the goal that they want, where they want to end up, what they're hoping for? How would you advise them? What action should they take to get there? The Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is a yes card to me, in case you were thinking of some kind of yes or no question. The Three of Wands is like, yes, absolutely. But also the Three of Wands talks about focusing on what you want. In the Three of Wands, we've taken steps towards something that we desire, and we're calling that something in towards ourselves. Okay. And it's like we're right on the edge of it. We're almost there. We've almost found it. We've almost connected with it. And so it's about that future, about that potential, and holding on to the hope for it and continuing to move towards it, because you've almost caught it. You've almost completely drawn it into yourself. So yeah, it's like, don't give up on something. Whatever it is that you've been working towards, whatever it is that you've been hoping for, keep moving towards it. Do you have any other advice? Do you have any other advice for Scorpio? Okay, there's actually another deck here that I want to get advice from, so I'm going to go ahead and move to that. I'm going to move to this deck here, which is, I don't know what it's called because it didn't come with a name, and it was just these cards wrapped in plastic, and I was just drawn to them because of the flames. I don't know why, but can we get advice for Scorpio? Well, okay. Okay, so the first card here, it says, I am burning away anger, okay, which implies that possibly there's anger in this situation. Well, with that Five of Wands coming out, it's possible that like I said, that's fighting. And so holding on to anger, though, holding on to anger is never a healthy thing. If you are angry about something, like, consider the reason for that anger and look at it, and address the source of that anger. It doesn't mean to like blow up, okay, or something along those lines. It's a work through your anger kind of advice, don't hold on to it. Burn it away. You have to burn it away so that you can move forward. Holding on to the anger, holding on to that negativity, it's going to bleed into the connection, and it's going to burn the connection down, And so you have to get rid of that anger. All right. And then also we have, I'm the fire of truth. Perhaps there is some truth here that you need to focus on, some like reality, some kind of truth here, or that you need to express. Either that you need to accept within yourself, or you need to express in this connection. I don't know what that truth might be. It may be different for different people, but there is something here about expressing your truth. I am the fire of truth. I'm going to live my truth. I'm going to express my truth, So whatever that's what you're being called to do. Possibly, if you are in the state of fear, if fear is really where you find yourself afraid of something, like, acknowledge the truth of that fear, and look at where that fear comes from, and address that issue, whatever it is, so that you can release yourself from that fear and move forward. But thank you very much for watching this video. I do appreciate it. If you like the video, or if it resonated for you, I'd really love to hear about it. If you could like the video or post a comment below. And also, if you haven't already subscribed and you would like to, please do now. That will bring my videos up for you more frequently and give you easier access to them. So thank you very much either way, though. Thank you for watching. I hope that you have a beautiful day. I really do wish you luck in this situation, Scorpio. And I hope I see you back here again next week. Bye.